Now welcome to the cruise diary from Civitavecchia, the port for Rome, and today I'm going to do Rome on my own. It's about a 20-minute walk from the cruise terminal to the railway station. The rail fare is €4.50. Now the cruise lines sometimes charge 10 times that. Don't forget to get your ticket validated to prove that you're travelling on the day you bought it. There's a big fine if you don't. The trains run normally about once every 45 minutes, and to the madness that is Rome Termini station, especially when there are ships disembarking. Now you take any of the streets leading away from the station, walk up it, and you'll come to the first stop, which is the place Piazza Vittorio Emanuele II. Full of graffiti again, as usual, but it's a sort of a landmark. Now bear right through the square, come out the top right hand side as you see it. You're looking for this road. It's the Via dello Statuto, which becomes the Via Lanza. Now you cross a little square, busy square, and you're looking for the Via Monte Oppio. You'll pass the Basilica of Saints Silvestro and Martini. Now you'll go past a football field, and there on the left will be your first view of the Colosseum. You take the next left down this little avenue, tree-lined, and there it is. At the end of this road we're going to be bearing right to get the traditional famous view. Well, it's a good half hour's walk from the station, and it's boiling hot. But follow those directions, because they're not big on road signs, and you'll eventually come to one of the most famous sites in the world, the Colosseum. It makes me think back to Malta and the Oliver Reed pub and the film Gladiator. Don't you just love how modern art interacts with the old? No, me neither. Now outside the Colosseum you'll inevitably get touted by people offering you tours of the inside, and they're actually worth it. They normally ask for about €10. They're astonishingly knowledgeable, and they'll take you on a tour at your pace. It's the only place in the world, I think, where I can actually recommend the tour touts. Well, a funny thing happened on the way to the Forum. That's it there. Now they charge you extra to actually go into the Forum, but to be honest, unless you're a sort of a real history buff, you get a pretty decent look at it from the outside. And it's a busy day anyway, we've got to get on the move. Gosh, it's hot today. It's €4 for a Coke from the stand there. Worth every cent. So we're walking away from the Colosseum, and there's time to just have the, as I said, the traditional Colosseum photo opportunity. Smile please, say cheese. Let's carry on just watching people tourist about, and on the right someone going to work. Yeah, thanks. This is Julius Caesar. Lots of statues and fine figures like this one as you walk around in Rome. On the right you pass the Forum of Augustus. Archaeological work in progress, I guess. And at the top of the street you come to this astonishing structure. It is a memorial to Victor Emmanuel, who was the first king of a united Italy back in the 1860s. Now that is what you call a monument. Well, we'll keep going. By now we're starting to pick up a few street signs. Go along here. She caught my eye. She's a dustbin lady. My old woman's a dustman. We're aiming at the Trevi Fountain. Now this is where you're meant to throw a coin over your shoulder, and that will make you return to Rome. Absolutely heaving with people. Some less fortunate than others. Intriguingly, no one goes in the water. It's such a surprise. You think there'd be people splashing about in it, but they don't. And it's also not being graffitied. Anyway, time to fulfill a promise and make a wish. Well, this one's for you, Sue. Just at the overlooking the Trevi Fountains, this church. Walk towards it, bear left. We're aiming now for the Spanish Steps. Stopping for an ice cream, maybe. And when you get to the Il Messaggero building, take a sharp left. Go along there. And then you'll come to it. I don't know why this is always such a big attraction, the Spanish Steps, because really it's just a wide marble staircase. The water out of the fountain is apparently drinkable. It is beautiful, isn't it? At first I thought this was a posh wedding. In fact, they were filming an advert for the bridal wear company. How romantic, though. Well, that's about it from this whistle-stop tour of Rome. It's taken me a couple of hours. We've done the Colosseum, the Trevi Fountain, and this is the Spanish Steps. And if you're doing Rome on your own and you're doing it on foot, that's probably about your lot. You could get the metro over to the Vatican. It's a sight to see, I guess. I'm not going to do it today. Remember, you've got to get back to the station on time, platform 28, to get the train back to Civitavecchia. That takes at least an hour. It's about a 20-minute, half-hour walk from the station back to the ship. And if you're late, the ship will go without you. So be warned, it's a mistake I'm not going to make. Well, Rome's the last stop on this cruise on the Costa Pacifica. It's certainly been a memorable cruise for me in many ways. The ship is beautiful, the itineraries have been great. I've got a few reservations about the multilingual aspect of it all, announcements in 5 languages and stuff. But on the whole, it's a great cruise product, and they've got some fantastic prices. Click here on the webpage and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's astonishing value. You can't get better value holidays than cruising. And if you want a taste of Italy like this, I guess Costa's pretty good. Well, that's it from this cruise. I'm back on the land tomorrow. I've got to get a train to Nice to get my plane back to London. So I'll be talking to you from London soon. Bye for now.